Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So we've heard the opposition to this take on two things. Number one, that this has somehow raised the cost of living and that somehow the fentanyl crisis is not a national emergency. And I'd like to dissemble those two arguments. A long time ago, long before I came to Washington, one of my first jobs is I taught economics. And I would say to my colleagues, they need to get beyond Karl Marx's Communist Manifesto to understand how the world actually works. When Joe Biden was president, prices went up 5% a year. Under the Trump trade regime that is supposedly making things so expensive for people, it's gone up half that amount, 2.7%. Obviously, tariffs are not the problem. Economic results. The last quarter, our economic growth as a nation was 4.4%. The economy is booming. That's almost double what we saw the previous year under Joe Biden. His number started with a 2. These tariffs, rather than hurting America, have brought $15 billion. That's just from Canada that we can use to pay down our debt and pay down our deficit, again, as we have lower inflation and higher economic growth. And it's worked. The chairman talked about the cost of 5,000 lives a year in New York, almost 100,000 nationwide. But those statistics are a year old. Under President Trump's tariff regime, where he has cracked down on it, last year, fentanyl deaths in this country dropped by 21%. That's 20,000 Americans who did not die because of a fentanyl overdose. That is 20,000 national emergencies diverted. That's 20,000 families that aren't destroyed. That's 20,000 futures that still get to be in our country. We should not be criticizing the president for what he has done, because the last thing I'll say is this. When I taught economics, we had a concept called Pareto optimality. It's something where everything is good and nothing is bad, and that's exactly what's happening here. I yield back.
Gentleman yields. Gentleman from Florida.